Good morning. It's foodie time, y'all. It's the hump day, Wednesday. Everybody, welcome foodie time. We are a connect and grow channel, or excuse me, connect and grow chat. Yes, I look different today. Yes, it's going to probably notice. But yeah, when you don't have your heritage, you're just not comfortable. So here we go. Um, if you are here for the replay, type hashtag replay so that I can connect with you. What we do in this chat is we mostly talk to creators about cruising and YouTube and food, you name it, we talk about it. But we also have creator supporters. So that's cool too. They come and help support our efforts to try and, take this journey down the YouTube path. It's a long journey, y'all, but it's worth it. We're doing what we love. So there you go. But today, I wanna probably start out pretty quick getting to the chat because I think the Go Live Together crew is here from the movement of the chat. Hi, you guys. I'm getting ready to come here. I had something to say. All the discussions about group cruising today on Go Live Together, the chat that comes on right before us. Now, realize our chat here is on 10 o'clock Eastern Time, weekdays. Theirs is at 9 o'clock Eastern weekdays. So we have a tendency to have the raid over here from Go Live Together. And today they were talking about group cruises, which is great because we do the group cruise list here. And there's a lot of exciting cruises, and I can't wait to get to that part. But meanwhile, totally went off a tangent here, y'all. Meanwhile, welcome to Foodie Time. Let's look in the chat and say hello to everybody that's here. Oh, you guys are already doing the thumbs up. Bless you. They're such a sweet community. I tell you, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. The first person in the chat is my buddy Angie. Yay! From Whatever Floats Your Boat. Hi, Angie. Hope you're feeling better today. The weather has been really unpredictable lately. We had cold weather. We had 30 degrees yesterday. Today we got sunshine, and it looks like it's going to be warmer, but it's not going to get a whole lot warmer today. But it is a good time to do some things that we didn't get to do the whole time it was raining, like mow the grass. We got really high grass now, y'all, because it flooded here basically. Angie, I hope everything went okay. I haven't talked to you lately. We'll have to hook up today sometime. It's been a crazy morning for me, you guys. I met with a general contractor, an attorney, and a claims adjuster. Yeah, they're giving me a headache. Well, the attorney, not as much. Okay, he's helping me out. But the other two, well, we'll see how it goes. But so far, there seems to be some confusion. But I'll talk about that in a minute about the condo, the reconstruction, everything that has happened with the tornado. Anyway, so next person in the chat is Scott, Controversial Cruising. Hi, Scott. And he's saying hello to Floaty Bodie. Morning, morning. PK Adventure Travels, welcome to the chat. That's Ryan, my buddy Ryan. Morning, all. Floaty, she's talking about the GLT raid. Yeah, I would say so. Good and blessed morning, foodie from Scott. Thank you so much, Scott. That's my buddy too. All of these people I've gotten close to. I have not seen any of you in person yet, but I already, feel like we know each other a little bit, and we watch each other's lives on YouTube. So there you go. And we talk to each other in the chat. So honestly, I communicate more with y'all than my own family. And that's the truth. Okay. Family are the people that you talk to the most. I'm sorry. That's just how that goes. And my family, as lovely as they are, they don't communicate much. And even though they should be on this chat, if they're on, they're lurking. Some of them are working from home, but if they're on, they're lurking. They're not going to say anything. The real Ryan. Okay. Denise, Bone Tired Travelers. Denise, I hope you're having a good day today. I hope you got plenty of rest yesterday. Everybody was resting yesterday. We had a wild weekend, I guess, because we were all resting yesterday, including me. Denise took a magic gummy. Okay, I got plenty of rest last night and the night before because, wow, that really worked. My family, my daughter said, Mom, I got you. I know exactly what you need to get your mind off all of this craziness and get some sleep. She was right. I'm gonna hand it to my daughter on that one. She was right. That really worked. Oh, goodness. So everybody's saying hello to everybody that's coming in right now. Oh, Angie says she's feeling a little better today, finally. Yes, you're on the way back. Yes. It takes a while. It takes a while to get over stuff, but it's good when you're feeling better because you're on the way back to recovery. Denise says, Scott, having a good visit with your folks? Oh, Scott. Where are you, Scott? See, they know where you are. I haven't been keeping track. I've been too busy doing stuff, like emptying a condo of stuff. It's been interesting. Denise. Hello, Angie. Good, Angie. And Scott says, yes, for sure, Denise. It's been nice having them. Went to the botanical gardens last night. Oh, so you got family in. Wow, that's great, man. The botanical gardens. I love gardens. I'm a planty person. I like plants and I kill plants. I don't have a green thumb. I have a brown thumb. Okay, brown. I kill stuff, but I love plants. So there you go. Scott said, yes, for sure, Denise. So then comes Kathy Mills. Good morning, Kathy. I was just listening to Jeremy and Cheryl talk about how much you have cruised, 30 trips. You're a cruiser like me. I haven't cruised as much lately, but yeah, we've got about 30, 40. I don't know how many cruises on our belt, but we're old, so we've been doing it probably longer than you have. So there you go. I love it that you cruise so much. That means I'm going to get to meet you sooner or later here. So there you go. I love that. Life with Tanisha, welcome into the chat. Tanisha comes in with information. Okay, look at this. Good morning. Happy National Unicorn Day. Okay. Now that day I would have never guessed, Unicorn Day. National Library Outreach Day. Okay, now that I like. I'm a library person. A National Former Prisoner of War Day. Yeah, that one's huge too. Former military. I am all about the national days for prisoners of war and veterans in general. So National Education and Sharing Day. Wow, see? We needed a good National Education Day and National Chinese Almond Cookie Day. Ooh, that does sound good. I like almond cookies. I can make almond cookies with almond flour. Okay. Celebrate. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for Tanisha for bringing in the important day that we are today. I appreciate you. Scott says short-lived, LOL, but, and then he just sort of left me hanging there. Oh, Denise says, love the hair. Thank you. I tried something different. I told you guys that my stylist, when she styles my hair, if I say I want a little bit of curls, well, y'all know what happens. So this time I said, okay, just give me a bump under. Okay, I'm done. Just blow it, bump it, do whatever you had to do, but I don't want to do any curls today. And she did. So this is the straight, and also the silver and gold version of my hair. I didn't have time to take care of the dyeing part this time. I was just like, I may end up just going natural hair color, which I don't know what it is anymore. It's silver, it's white, it's still a little bit light brown. It's anyway, but off of that. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Hi, everybody saying hi. Angie says your hair looks good. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you guys like it because I was trying to figure out what to do with it. I wanted to do something different, but I couldn't figure out what to do. So I was like, well, might as well just let it hang, right? It'll look totally different tomorrow, by the way. Not a lot different, but different. Okay. So everybody's saying Victoria, you are. You threw a U in there. I don't know how to pronounce that, man. That's Eddie. Eddie, welcome to the chat. When he comes in, he usually talks about me. Look at these glasses, Eddie. Oh my gosh. Those are not my regular glasses, okay? I don't know where I got a mess going on this desk right now. I don't know what I do with my regular glasses, but if I were those, you aren't the only one that's going to call me Victoria. So there you go. Oh, Tanisha said, love the hair. Thank you. Thank you, Eddie. Oh, Scott. Scott, you said, I love your hair. Oh, so sweet. You're much nicer than my real husband. No, yesterday he said something. It was funny, but it made me realize he noticed I had my hair done. He never notices y'all when I get my hair done. So he said something to me. It was interesting. And we were playing pickleball. We play pickleball on Tuesdays and Friday nights for sure. Those are at the church. So we do those for sure, not only to play pickleball, but to fellowship. In case y'all don't know this, pickleball, even though it's an easy sport, oh my God, it's such an easy sport. It's like playing ping pong on a table. I mean, on a court instead of on a table, excuse me. And it's very social because you play in pairs first of all, and then you play against teams, and then everybody gets to know each other because you're playing the same nights, and then you're sitting waiting to get on a game, so you get to know each other. It's very social, okay? So we end up going not only because it's good exercise, and we're over 60. I'm not going to say how far I am over 60, but I'm over 60. So we try to get in some exercise as much as possible. My husband plays more than I do. But there you go. Kathy and Brian, welcome to the chat. Hey. Good morning, Vicki, and everyone in the chat. Scott says TCT in the house. Yes, that's travel cake trips right there, Kathy and Brian. Scotty J Travels. Whoop, whoop. Welcome in. Good morning. Scott comes in with a lot of emojis. I love that. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. Eddie says he's waiting on a Kroger delivery. I mean, why even bother go to the store anymore? You can get anything delivered, y'all. I was trying to explain that to my father before he left this realm. I was trying to say to him, I said, you don't have to just get stuff from Walmart. You can get stuff from anybody. But the concept of getting whatever you want delivered to your house, seniors have a hard time with that. Okay. They're not used to it. They, like my aunt, she's 84. She has to touch stuff and see stuff. She's a shopper though. So, she can get out there and do it. But, and she's also, very mobile. She doesn't use anything. She just walks. She dances. Now I live to be like this woman. Okay. She dances and she's 84 years old. She dances in a dance group. They do steps and stuff. I mean, how crazy is that? So I was born on her birthday and I look like her. So I live to be this person when I'm 84. I keep saying, I hope I'm still doing stuff. I know all y'all thinking the same thing. It's so hard getting old, y'all. Okay, I'm going to have to go off on a tangent real quick here. As you get older in life, since I'm older than probably all of y'all, okay, as you get older, you start to realize that there are some things you gain and some things you lose. Of course, the thing you gain is wisdom. You learn a lot as you get older. Things you'll never do again and things you definitely have to do again. And you know what I'm talking about because y'all are all cruisers, okay? Or most of y'all are cruisers. But the things you lose can hurt the things you gain, which is kind of funny because you gain knowledge and experience about traveling and things to do and all of the things in life like gardening and everything, all of that knowledge. Now with the ability to look up stuff, you got such an opportunity to grow in your old age. Not like before. In the olden days, as you know, they only had encyclopedias and books and occasionally a seminar and, live seminars. we have the situation where all we have to do is Google something and there it is. And we have Chat GPT. We have all the things that our previous ancestors would have loved to have because it would have helped them to grow mentally as they got older. So here we have a situation, y'all. We live longer, we learn more, but physically, it can be we'll just use the word challenging to grow old, because the first things that go are the things that you took for granted most of your life, like walking, you know, sometimes thinking, because that becomes an issue. Sometimes, brains work like computers. So I'm about to tell you guys this. While you're young, and most of you are, somewhere between 30 and 55, maybe. While you're young, make sure that you preserve what you can in your body. Don't use your knees so much. Try to use your heels more. I wish I had walked from heel to toe more when I was younger than when I was older, because arthritis is real. And knees give out early. And sure, you can get a knee replacement and hip replacement, but who wants to go through all that, y'all? Anyway, just preserve your body. Even if it just means going out and walking, a couple times a day for 15 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever you can do. Or even walk in your house. I used to walk in my house because some houses, they have the middle area where you can just keep walking around in circles. And my house is like that. So yeah, just walk. If you can't walk outside or on a path, then walk all of the stores they have a square that you can walk around. My husband and I, during the pandemic, we would go to Myers, which is one of the biggest stores in the city, and we would just walk around the square. That was our walk, because it was too cold to walk outside, and we didn't really want to talk to anybody. We had masks on, and then we could just walk the aisles, walk the path around the whole store. It was a pretty good walk. I didn't realize Myers was so big. But anyway, I get back onto the chat, y'all. I'll get back here. But he got me when he said he's waiting on a Kroger delivery. Yes, Kroger delivers. Most stores deliver. But like I said, be sure and get out there and get some exercise too. Bone Tired Travelers. Denise says, girl, I slept good. Oh, girl, I'm so glad. Worked last night. It was wild. Ready to wind down, still wired up. My husband had a bad day at court. He told me about some terrible stuff that happened. He works in domestic court, family court. So he gets to see child abuse, spouse abuse, every kind of abuse. And so many bad things happened yesterday. It was the first time I saw him affected by what had happened to him in court. He said some of the pictures he saw of this child that was abused were terrible. He is very sympathetic or empathetic, and that was just hard for him yesterday. I tell you, all of you people who work helping people like Denise and Tanisha and all the rest of y'all who do things that directly affect health and life, kudos to y'all. You guys, you do it all. You got the emotional baggage going on, but you still help people. And I think we are so blessed. I believe nurses are superheroes. I've been saying that for years, because I tried to be a nurse once, and I'm sorry, y'all are superheroes. And I can't even handle blood myself. But I'm glad you got some sleep, girl. People saying, what if? It's kind of your funny, Cece. Kathy and Brian. Hey, everyone. TCT here on the mobile. Oh, yeah. Scott had nicknamed me #Mushy Vicky. Whenever I start getting mushy, it's coming, y'all know. It's already here. I'm mushy today. I'm mushy because I have mixed feelings today. Do you guys ever have a day where on one side, you're excited that it's the beginning of a new day? Today, it's the beginning of a new day. You have a chance to really mess up another day. And then also, besides it being the beginning of a new day, some of the stuff, the bad baggage from 3 or 4 days ago is still here dragging you down. Anyway, so Denise says, my clematis are blooming. I love it. Are they purple or white or what color are they? I have purple ones. And now I'm looking back. I wish I had got white ones because that's what my mom used to have. And I gotta find some seeds for a white one. But I need to get outside and work in my beds. I know, right? You feel this like tugging of you to go to your garden when it starts, the spring starts, and you start seeing things like your rose bushes budding and that kind of thing, then you know it's time, right? You're what, Denise? Work in her beds. That's what she said. Scott, you're bad. Anyway, pretty purple flowers. Yeah, you go. Yeah, that grow on a vine. I love it. Yes, clematis is a beautiful flower. My mother won an award for her clematis. It was so beautiful. And it was the white one that has the little yellow something in the middle. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was huge, covered a whole giant trellis. Yeah, I love clematis. That is one of my favorite flowers. Oh, okay. I lost y'all. Whatever. Was she Vicky? Nicknames. But I did get my sheet, didn't I? TC says sometimes you feel like a nut. That's Scott. Scott, do you feel like a nut a lot? just wondering. Asking for a friend. Oh wait, that's almond joy, not almond Asian. Wrong track. Almond cookies, man. Denise, sometimes you don't. Yeah, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't feel like a nut, but here lately I do. I mean, seriously, Kathy and Brian, we have not tried those melatonin gummies. Did I say melatonin? Because that's not what I was talking about. Y'all will figure it out sooner or later. Three Z's and Brian's go-to. Three Z's is Bryant's go-to. Okay, no, this one was a little different from that kind of gummy girlfriend, and like I said, total different effect. But I did go to sleep because I'm kind of scared to take one of them things before bedtime. I mean, before like way before bedtime because I know what it's going to have an effect, and I want to be asleep. I want to sleep and stay asleep. And that has worked. She told me that would work. And I was like, oh. And then another friend said, yeah, that's exactly what you need. If you're waking up because of stress and stuff that's on your mind, you need the right gummy. And they were right, y'all. That was the right one. 204 days, 204 days until the Mardi Gras. Hotel booked and I'm ready. You go, girl. And isn't it more wonderful when you have a trip and it's sitting out there looking at you and you're thinking, okay, what else do I need to do? You're looking over the ship, you're making a plan. At least I am. I'm a planner. And I have a funny feeling that Tanisha is a planner, given that she works with planners. Okay. So I get it. Girl, I'm excited for you. Gotta look into booking. It'll make me feel better if I book something right now, y'all. I gotta go on and do it. Denise says I may give up the gummies, use them for years, but slept good without them in the last few days. I don't think I'm going to need these type of gummies after this situation, but melatonin I take every day normally, but the melatonin wasn't even working. Not even my allergy medication that makes me tired was working. I was waking up at like 4 or 5 and just brain just going full tilt, okay, about all the stuff, the attorney, the general contractor, the claims people. It was just so much. And plus the grief, So, I mean, I had to do something drastic. And my daughter said, got you. Mom, don't worry, I got you. And she was right. I got to hand it to her. That's the second time she has come through and relieving my pain. The first time was some CBD balm or whatever for my knee after my knee surgery, after my meniscus surgery. And she was right. That worked too. So she's pretty good at this stuff. Scott said, oh my gosh, those glasses are like Velma vibes. Who's Velma? Is Velma that lady that I remember who wears glasses like this? These glasses are deep. These are girls' glasses. I guess I don't know. It's an interesting look, you know. I'm gonna put them in my purse for emergency emergency only use. Okay. Hashtag Velma Vicky, the VV. Yeah, yeah, that's me. Hashtag growth. No, just grow. It spell checks you, girlfriend. I hate when that happens. You type one thing and something else comes out. Angie says, hashtag grow. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you. Nightbot says, remember to join the vacation group. I love Foodie Vacations because you can post a vacation video there. Yeah. Get people new viewers from Facebook. That would be awesome. So be sure and join the group. Please remember to hit the like button. Angie says, be sure to hit that thumbs up, please. Thank you, Angie. And Kathy and Bryant, we love traveling, karaoke, and barbecue parties. Intrigued. Not so much with karaoke. I do karaoke. Yeah, I sing on a cruise or two. I've done some stuff that's probably on the internet somewhere, but in fact, my husband saved it. Bless his heart. He is my number one fan. Anyway, but yeah, karaoke and barbecue parties. That sounds exciting. Barbecue parties. Okay. So who does the grilling? Do you do the grilling or does Bryant do the grilling? I'm curious now. Denise, amen too. Preservation of your body, y'all. It's a thing. You know, we don't think about it because we take it for granted. You know, the body deteriorates so slowly that you can be in denial about it for years until one day you go to stand up and you're like, that didn't feel good. It has happened to me, okay? It has happened. I tell you, you just don't know. One day you may not be able to stand up as fast as you used to. So there you go. Preservation. And then Kathy and Brian said, walking on the treadmill and watching your show now. You go, girl. That's a multitasking. That's what women do. Now the guys are going, what do you mean women? But yeah, you guys multitask too, but in a different way. Okay. We multitask in a different way than y'all multitask. I'm going to tell you now. We've been doing it since I don't know when. And I don't know, the generations have changed a little bit. You know, my father's generation, the women do all the work. That's why they lived longer, by the way, because they were preserving themselves by doing all the work. But some of them smoked and that kind of killed that. Like my stepmother, she smoked and she died before my dad because of her lungs. So don't do that. Preservation. Okay. Travel with Josiane. Hi. How are you doing? That's one of my new friends right there. Travel with Josiane. Love you. Love your vlogs. Welcome to the chat. Meeting the community. Type hashtag grow so they can see your link and connect with you. And Crystal's World. Crystal, hey. Hi, Foodie Vacations. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so glad you're going to get a chance to connect with this community. They are awesome. Some of them have already showed their links. Hashtag grow and Nightbot will show your link if you type that to the rest of the people. And welcome to the chat, Crystal's World. Yeah, I was just on your channel. I was looking at some of the stuff that you were talking about. It's deep stuff. So yeah, welcome to our Connect and Grow. We're here every day at 10 a.m. in the morning, connecting with other people, connecting with each other. It's a win-win situation. You know what I'm talking about. But welcome. And she said, hi, chat. Angie from Whatever Floats Your Boats. Hello. She's saying hello to everybody for sure. Hello. Hello. Denise, better than Squishy Vicky. You're right, Denise. I think I prefer Mushy Vicky over Squishy Vicky. And they call you Squishy Dee Dee? Really? That must be Scott. Yep. I know he calls you Dee Dee, so I'm guessing the Squishy Dee Dee came from Scott. Scott of Controversial Cruising. We got to come up with a good nickname for you. Okay, Scott. I did see you dance on a pole, Scott, so I'm going to come up with something like Cinnamon Scott. Savage Batman, welcome to the chat. Morning, Vicky. Batman. Hi, Savage Batman. Everybody's saying hello again. DeFam Adventures, Ron, welcome to the chat. Good morning, y'all. Hello. I love Ron too because I know some things about Ron. After watching that live, you guys had me cracking up. I gotta tell you, I still think about that every time I see y'all. I've got to go to your next live, Ron. I know you. I put it on my calendar. What you said. I don't remember what day, but I put it on my calendar. I am not going to miss that. Yes. So Daron. Okay. And Daron is saying hello to everybody. And Tanisha says, yeah, I am a planner. Smile. She's got some of the most beautiful planners. I look on there and I think, my planners are so dull. They are so dull. Anyway, that's just the way that goes though right now. I'll break out one of these days and surprise you, Tanisha, with a new planner. Who knows? We'll see what happens. And Savage Batman says, how are you? To Defam Adventures. Tanisha says, excited for all ready to board World America. I know. World America, MSC, they are bringing it, okay? I am proud of them. I remember once upon a time, I talked about them like a dog, okay? Like a bad dog. I barked at them. They were so bad back when I first got on their ship. They had some good traditions, but the food was god awful. I mean, you guys thought it was awful a few years ago. You should have tried it back in like the early 2000s. Anyway, so I am so proud of them. They have come such a long way. I'm with you, Tanisha. I want to see all this World America action. I mean, I'm ready to see it. I've been watching World America videos and not really getting to see anybody on one yet. So I'm excited too. Everybody's saying hello. There's a Nightbot message about my other channel, the food channel. Haven't gotten to 50 yet, I don't think. I need to look at there and make sure because I'm planning to do some mobile lives from that channel if YouTube will let me. Sometimes they get touchy about stuff. I don't know, YouTube. I'm not going to start my YouTube rant today, Scott. From Scooby-Doo, Controversial Cruising said, oh, that's what the squishy comes from? I don't know. That seems kind of weird. Tanisha says, hey, Defam Avengers, how do you like the cool temps this morning? I love it. Oh, yeah, y'all are down there in the cold South right now, right? It is cold, but you guys are going to get hot, hot, hot. I know this. Batman, Ron, Scott saying hello to everybody. Defam Adventures, I love them. He loves the cool temperatures, enjoying them as long as possible. I know, because in just a minute it'll change to 90 degrees. We go straight from warm and exciting temperatures where we can get out and work in the yard, and then the next thing you know, guys, the hot comes, the mosquitoes come. So enjoy this springtime temperatures. Okay, so I'm trying to catch up. It skipped on me. There we go. Okay, I think we're down at the right spot now. Defam Adventures showing their link, typing #grow. If you connect with somebody, be sure to turn on the notifications. That is engagement in YouTube's mind, I think. So be sure to do that when you comment. Turn on. I always do. Turn on everybody's notifications. And that seems to really help let that subscription stick, right? There we go. Okay, we're still saying hello. Angie says, "Oh no, no karaoke for me." Okay, does that mean you can't sing? Or does that mean that you're real shy? Why are you against karaoke? Kathy and Bryant. Bryant does the grilling. I do the sides. LOL. Yeah, that's how it works. One person does the sides and one does the meats. That's how it works, right? Our family's the same way. I try to stay away from the grill because it just starts a fight. Bone tired travelers. I sound like a cat in a blender. I do not sing in public unless I am hammered. Okay, this is good to know, Denise. If you're hammered, I'm going to remind you of that statement. I'm going to say, Denise, you told me you don't sing unless you're hammered. So you must be hammered right now. I'm just warning you. Laugh my A off. Okay. She's telling us something we didn't know, that when she gets a little tipsy, she starts to sing. I like that though. I think people should try karaoke. I mean, it can be painful sometimes. Crystal's World says, "Thanks so much." Oh, she's blushing. What a sweetie pie. Yes, I finally caught a live. Yay. Thank you for coming. At Crystal World, I will check you out after Foodies. Ron will do that too. He's going to do that. I'm telling you. Crystal, well, thank you, DeFam. And oh, we go to Squishy Dee again. Denise says, "Yeah, that's why my grands love my lap, Ron." Oh my. DeFam said, "Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him." Savage Batman, all of my subscribers are a part of Gotham. Yeah, Savage Batman is at Gotham. Scott is the president and Vicky is the mayor. Thank you. I deserve that title. I want the title of mayor. Denise says, of Bone Tired Travelers, last Monday of the month. Last Monday of the month. Oh, that's when the live is. Okay, I gotcha. You guys may have to remind me in the sentence what you're talking about, because I got senior brain. That means that what was there like 5 minutes ago is going to disappear. Like I can forget just as fast as anybody, or faster. So, you have to kind of remind me sometimes. Last Monday of the month. Okay. Ron, we are thinking about doing a live sooner just for funds. Yeah, you guys seem to have had a really good time on that live. To Family Adventures. I have to test some things, and it's pretty cool to hang out too. Yeah, I need to. I saw your test live, by the way. That was funny to me. But I need to test some stuff too, so I understand. I'm going to be probably going on. I keep saying this, StreamYard, when I get a free day to do it. Oh my gosh! I tell you what. Yep, that's my grands. Yeah. Okay, last Monday of the month, we are thinking about doing a live. Yeah, I have to test some things. Yes, I go on the World America end of June. Can't wait. Gosh, Scott, you, PK, who was the other person who's going on the World of America? I thought I saw that on Go Live Together, but yeah, a few of y'all going on there. Denise, I totally get it. Smile. Life with Tanisha says, all you need is a planner, ink pen, and a highlighter. Don't need all the fluff to make it cute and functional. There you go. And she's an expert at this. Okay. Tanisha says, I'm ready to see the Star of the Seas. Fun too. Oh, yeah. Yeah. After the icon, I kept thinking, I was thinking the whole time I was on the icon of things they might change by the time they got to the Star of the Seas, little things that might help them out. One of the things I wish they would do is tell people what is on the ship. You got this humongous ship, okay? Everybody was in the Windjammer. I was saying to my husband, is it like nobody knows that there's so much other stuff to see? It was really weird. I told him, I said, I don't get it. I understand most people get on the ship and they go to the buffet first thing because they know they can get food there. But there's so much food on those ships. You know, the Icon had a lot of food, and I know the Star of the Seas has a lot of food, but you guys got to get out and try other places, okay? There was nobody at that new Aquadome Marketplace the first time I went there because everybody was in the Windjammer, and the food at the marketplace, I mean, at the Aquadome was so good. So I don't know. Uh, okay, so Kathy and Brian said the glasses from Scooter Doo. The girl, oh, Scooby Doo. Oh, you making fun of me, are you, Scott? Velma, I get it now. I was trying to think where Velma came from. Yeah, she does have those glasses. Yeah, that's probably what it looks like. Yo, you're just bad, Scott. Tanisha says, yeah, we will have all 4 seasons one day easily. I know. I don't know. You don't know how to dress. You have to look at the weather now to figure out what to wear outside. DeFam says, I'm so sorry. I wasn't subscribed to you and don't know why, but I fixed it. She's talking to her life with Tanisha. It dropped subscriptions, Ron. I've been talking about this for a while. YouTube can drop a subscription so fast, and you're thinking, why? Everybody says it's because maybe you didn't engage, but I think there's something else going on in this picture. I don't know what it is. But I said, if you turn on notifications, YouTube is probably not going to drop that subscription because you've turned on notifications. It's a trick I'm learning. But anyway, whatever, because sometimes you don't have time to watch somebody's videos for 3 minutes when you're on a chat and you go to subscribe to somebody, and they subscribe to you. You don't have time to watch a video for 3 minutes. You could have one running. Sometimes I'll run stuff on my TV, just so I can go on to other stuff, because you want the subscription to stick, but you don't have time at the moment to, get really involved. You have to come back to it. So there you go. Angie said, it's so cold here this morning. Yeah, it's been cold. I'm like, okay, this is usually during the Derby season, even though we don't have the thunder over Louisville now. Usually during this period of time, it tends to get warm here, at least, 60s and 70s. I don't know what's going on outside. So Ron says oh, okay. I already read that. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go down a little bit. I got to go on and do the group list, you guys. I haven't done the group list. If you're new in the chat, be sure to type #grow, show us your link so that we can connect with you. And if you go to one of our channels, please leave a comment so we'll know that you were there and able to connect with you. We are a Connect and Grow group. That's what we do. Okay. But meanwhile, I have this group list that is getting bigger, y'all. For our community, we cruise together. We not only cruise, we cruise together. We like to cruise in groups, and we have quite a few groups going for the 25 and 26. So let's start off with 25, y'all. Group cruises in our community. CNS Travels on the Vista by Carnival out of Port Canaveral. It's a non-group on September 20th through the 28th. Cheryl and Jeremy of Go Live Together chat that comes on right before this chat, November 9th of 2025. They have a non-group to MSC Seascape from Galveston, Texas. I may be on that cruise, Cheryl. I'm looking at it. I'm going to see if it's possible. I may be able to fit in a regular vacation before that cruise and satisfy my husband's request. Ryan of PK Adventures has got the Gobble and Go. This is the cruise that I want to be on because it's the World America during Thanksgiving. I mean, that is so exciting. November 22nd to the 29th. But it's on Thanksgiving, which is a good thing for most people who don't want to cook. But if you're stuck cooking, this just is going to depress you, knowing that somebody else is going to be on that cruise. Ryan says he has some really good group rates. I mean, hundreds of dollars off. So, you want to check that out. Next is Rob of Cruising on the High Seas, the Booze Cruise 3.0 out of Tampa, Grandeur of the Seas. October 25th through November 1st. And it's Booze Cruise because it's during Halloween, and it's the third one, which is why it's 3.0. And then we have Ocean to Ocean Travel presenting the Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise, the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise on the NCL Encore. You know that's going to be hot. Okay. November 29th through December 6th out of Miami, Florida. Scotty J Travels has got the Jubilee by Carnival out of Galveston, Texas, October 18th through the 25th. And it is an open group. Okay. How We Cruise. It's got the Sunrise, and I think that's from Carnival. I'm thinking the Sunrise is on Carnival. If I'm wrong, Scott, let me know. Out of Miami on July 12th, okay, of 2025. Then How We Cruise also has one on November 2nd to the 9th on the MSC Merrickville, I can't say that word, yeah. Out of Brooklyn, New York. It includes drinks and Wi-Fi. It's a 7-nighter, and like I said, MSC, don't sleep on MSC. They are really, really bringing it, y'all. They're trying to tap into our cruise adventures. Let's put it that way. They want us to start booking them as much as we book Carnival and Royal and Norwegian. 2026 Eddie's Booze Cruise 4.0. That's the fourth one on 2026. On the NCL Viva. It leaves on Halloween, October 31st of 2026. A few people have said they're going to be on this cruise already. I know Lucia and Glenn have said they're going to be on it. It's out of Galveston, Texas. Scotty J Travels. He's got the Carnival Magic on March 15th. And it is a 7-night, I believe, out of Miami. And join them in this adventure on the Carnival Magic. A lot of people love the Carnival Magic, so I can't wait to see that. Bruce of Ocean has got a big cruise. I think he said 15 cabins or something like that. ABC Cruise, Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao on April 11th of 2026 out of Miami on the Carnival Horizon. Kathy Mills is going to be on there. Ron from the Fam Adventures is going to be on there. Sea Lake Journeys, Chet. I think CME too. I'm not sure, but I think they're also on there. It's just a lot of people on that cruise, and that's April 11th of next year. Life with Tanisha, she was talking about this today, the Star of the Seas out of Port Canaveral, the biggest ship in the world, okay? It's going to be October 25th of 2026. It's a 7-nighter. You can book it through Sherry of Sunshine Travels, Sherry Sunshine Travels. And she is a T. Well, no, she's not a TA. Is she a TA? I don't know. But anyway, she's hosting that, or she's booking that for you. As you know, Star of the Seas is a Royal Caribbean ship, the biggest in the world. Port Canaveral is the port. Eddie Lugo of Eddie Lugo Studios is hosting the MSC Seaside on June 1st of 2026. It's him and Alice's 20th anniversary. So it's a special cruise, okay? And it's out of Miami. It's a non-group, meaning anybody can book it. Now, we also have a Helen meetup on the 2026, and that is March 6th through the 8th at Helen, Georgia. A lot of creators get together in Helen, Georgia, and fellowship and whatnot, talk about each other, it seems, from the gossip I've heard. Not in a mean way. They like to pick on each other, okay? They are a fun group, but they like to pick on each other. If you want to find out about the Helen, Georgia meetup next year, you would get with Magnificent Germany with Darian. He's a sweetie pie, but he can help you with that. Okay, 2027, we have 2 cruises to talk to you about right now. I'm waiting for some of the other hosts to get with me and tell me I'm allowed to announce their group. And don't even get me started on that, but that I can talk about it. I mean, a lot of TAs want me to talk about it. Some people, I don't know, they maybe not. I don't know. It's a funny thing, but 2027, Scott and CCA, Carnival Cruise Addicts, the Carnival Celebration. This is going to be an awesome cruise because there's so many people that are going to be on this cruise, but it's Valentine's Day of 2027, and it's called the Unmatched, the Unhinged, the Non-Group Cruise. Valentine's Day. I call it the Cruise of Love. Anyway, so it's leaving out of Miami, and so far, Jeremy and Cheryl are going to be on it. Scott, me, Carnival Cruise Addicts, and of course, all of you should come. It's 2027. I know a lot of you are like, that's too early. I don't know if I want to plan that early. April, this month, they're having an April special on this cruise. So you want to see what that's all about. Okay. Ocean to Ocean Brews has a cruise on February 28th of 2027, right after this other cruise. It's the NCL Encore, and it must be out of California. He didn't tell me, but it's Mexican Riviera. So I figure it's probably out of California, right? So there you go. But well, I'm going to have to find out from him. He talked to me. The Mexican Riviera is usually at least 7 nights. So I'm going to put 7 nights here. And we forgot to talk about what port. So that's all of 2027, y'all, that we have right now. Those are all of the TAs and hosts that I've heard from. And they are really, really filling up the years here with some cruises. We've got lots of opportunity to meet people. Okay, wow, I'm behind. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So Angie was just telling me that, it was cold here. She lives across the bridge from me. So believe me, Angie, I know. Tanisha says, thanks to Fam Adventures, you probably was a subscriber and YouTube unsubscribed you. It happened to me with someone and we both knew I was subscribed, but one day I wasn't anymore. Telling you. You got to keep an eye on that. I always check when I go to somebody's channel. I always check to make sure I'm still subscribed to them because, like I said, you just don't know. And Ron says, man, so sorry, but it's fixed. Good job. Okay. And Tanisha said, no worries, the fam. I'm thrilled you are a subby. I know. Isn't that exciting? Ron, CME, O2O, and PK. PK? Are you on the ABC cruise? Oh, no, going on World America. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Bruce is going. Okay, that's the person I didn't know about. CME, I didn't know about them either. But that's a lot of people going on World America to check it out. Yay. I can't wait to see all the stuff, y'all, because that looks pretty exciting. I got to hand it to them. They managed to steal a little bit of this, a little bit of that from everybody. MSC just said, okay, we like this dry slide and we like this cafe and we like this. And they just put it all in one ship, y'all. Don't sleep on MSC. I mean, they're besides being one of the most reasonably priced cruises, if you didn't know that, plus they have kids sell free on some of them. They are trying their best to take over the market share. So I hope that Carnival and Royal and Norwegian and Virgin are all paying attention. I don't know. Virgin's in its own kind of class. I mean, I'm sorry, but Virgin is my favorite. And they have their own thing going on over here. They're doing things differently, I think on purpose, so they're catching their own share. So, hey, TWP Popcorn, what's popping, baby? How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. There you go. We got some new people. So, be sure to check in the chat and try to connect with some of the new people that have popped in today. DeFam Adventure saying hello. I got to get to talking because I'm running out of time here. There you go. This hour flies by. Trips and Dre and Michelle. Tripping with Dre and Michelle. I saw y'all's video recently. Good morning, everyone. Yes, welcome to the chat, y'all. Welcome. Be sure to type #grow so that people in the chat can connect with you and you can connect with them. It's a win-win situation, but Nightbot is helping us to show our links. So hashtag growth. Thank you guys for coming. DeFam Adventures, Crystal World got you too. Got you too. Angie says hello to Trip, and I'm not gonna be able to say that many times, y'all. I'm gonna say Dre and Michelle. DeFam Adventures saying hello and good morning. Everybody reaching out. Oh, Jen.Cohen booked. What did she book? I see. I forgot just that quick. Was it the ABC cruise? Probably so. I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay. To Fam Adventures, Kathy and Bryant, do y'all have a channel? They do. They are travel cake trips. Kathy is in disguise right now. So there you go. Yeah, they have a channel, Travel Cake Trips. I don't know if anybody can put that up there that's got a wrench. That would be nice, their channel. Uh, that's right, she did. Okay, he's referring to Jen.Cohen. And Sherry is the TA, is a TA. Okay, there you go. And you're a TA. So both of y'all are TAs, and they are in charge of the Star of the Seas group cruise. Kathy and Bryant said, yes, Travel Cake Trips is the name, but I'm on my cell, so can't drop the link. Okay, DeFam Adventure says, I have a little something every month set up for the ABC and U cruise. Oh, it's an ABC and U. ABC and U cruise. Don't start me singing. Okay, DeFam Adventures. Oh, duh. Kathy and Bryant, that's right. Tripping with Dre and Michelle laughing. Yeah, we're silly. Yeah, we're like all over the place today. Looking forward to Helen. Need hotel information. Hotels near the fun. That would be Magnificent Jeremy with Darion, his channel, Life with Tanisha. He's the one who's usually in charge of all of that, and he has so much information. The Fam Adventures just happened to have a video on a great hotel. Oh. Okay, the Hellendorf Inn is my suggestion. And I think that's a lot because of the location. I think it's right in the middle of everything, right? That's what I'm getting from what I saw from Billy J and you guys. Okay. Okay, so Bone Tired Travel says, usually you can mention you're with Magnificent Germany with Darian and get a 10% discount too. Good to know. Good information there, Denise. Life with Tanisha says, Ron, thanks. I will check it out after this show. And then she said, thanks, Denise, will do. I like to book early. It helps me with my excitement. I get it. Okay. And Ron says, okay, heading back to work. See y'all next time. Bye, Ron. Deuces. Have a good day, man. Hashtag growth. Thank you, Dre and Michelle, for showing us your link so we can connect with you. I'm already connected with you, obviously. But everybody else should be able to. But Angie says, whatever floats your boat. Angie says, tripping with Dre and Michelle, just subbed your channel, see how fast they are. Oh, Denise says, bye, Ron. And okay, Jen.Cohen booked the ABCs. Okay, I'll put her in my list of people I know are going, because that's even more exciting is you got group cruises, and then that you're going to meet certain people and get to know them on that cruise. That's even more exciting. So there you go. But this is the segment that I like because it talks about our group cruises and it shows people that we really are a community. We travel together. So there you go. Have a great day, Ron. Travel Cake Trips showing their link. Oh no, Angie showing Travel Cake Trips link. Thank you, Angie. She got a wrench and she can use it. Yeah. Kathy and Brian, thank you. Texting and treadmilling ain't easy. I know, right? Look, that's a lot of coordination involved. Okay. Oh, she corrected the link. Okay, she corrected it. Maybe something happened. Part of it probably fell off. Denise says, have a great day, y'all. It is almost 11 o'clock. We're a minute away. So everybody starts to cut out because a lot of people are lurking from work, and I totally appreciate you. and hope that you'll come back tomorrow. But yeah, some people have to get off here for whatever reason. But like I said, thank you guys for coming. And if you're watching the replay, be sure to comment so I can connect with you. And also be sure and go through this chat and meet some new people and connect with them. Kathy says, I will sub back when I get upstairs. She's on her treadmill. Angie said, have a great day. You guys have a great day. And thank you. Thank you so much for coming. I will see y'all tomorrow morning.